Hey there. Welcome to Millennium Milestone Presents, a site dedicated to storytelling in books, movies, video games, and other exciting genres where I wouldn't be caught dead watching a B movie at any given time. Okay, I do make exceptions, once in a while. We're coming at you today with perhaps a gem of a movie that I did not expect from a different source. A B movie. Yes, you heard me right, a B movie in the guise of Primitive War. A Vietnam War / dinosaur movie, nonetheless, which I have to say is a very surprising story that I would say is even better than Jurassic World Rebirth.
What did you say?
So here's the story. During the Vietnam War in 1968, a Green Beret platoon in a remote jungle valley are attacked and killed by unknown predators. In response to the unit's disappearance, their commander, Colonel Jericho, calls in a recon unit known as Vulture Squad, which consists of Sergeant First Class Ryan Baker, Second in Command Sergeant Xavier Wise, Rookie Demolition Expert Leon Verne, Marines Eli Taylor and Charlie Miller, and snipers Gerald Keyes and Logan Stovall. Jericho orders the squad to track down the missing Green Berets who were on a classified mission. It doesn't take long for the team to realize that this is no ordinary mission as they encounter dinosaurs of all sorts, going from raptors to T-Rexes and everything else in between. Now, what would appear to be a cheap knockoff, low-budget movie turns out to have something that you wouldn't expect from this. It has an actual story to this that has some very compelling characters in this. It has a story of bravery, courage, sacrifice in this. You actually feel like you're more in the Vietnam War than you are in a Land of the Lost episode. And that's a good thing. It's very rare sometimes to be able to take two genres, mix them together, and come up with something that's this incredibly compelling. And I'm not joking when I say that. These characters, each of them are very interesting. They have their own little quirks and oddities that you find throughout the movie. Not only that, you do have a compelling plot as well. You have Russians in this, along with a guerrilla Vietnamese fighter that's involved in this as the villains in this. They're trying to hide what's called a collider that appears to be something much stronger, more powerful than a nuclear bomb. So there are stakes in this. You got your team trying to get out of a jungle alive without getting ripped apart by any living dinosaur that's in this. You have Russians hunting you down. And you have a super weapon that you need to destroy. What more could you ask for?
Me more. Feed me more. Feed me more!
Now, to be fair, the dinosaurs, they're not exactly the most CGI-friendly monsters you're going to find in this movie, but they do the job of showing quite a bit of horror in this, in a terrifying sense. You have mutilation. You have people actually being mauled in this, and it holds no punches when it does that. Now, the CGI isn't anything to really brag about, but again, the dinosaurs that are used in this, they're implemented in ways that really help to tell the story as well. For instance, I'm not going to give away too many details of this, but there is a scene where one of the characters does get mauled very gruesomely and, isn't killed right away, which is almost mimics that of what happens sometimes in the Vietnam War, where sometimes you get soldiers that are injured very terribly and you have a medical emergency right in front of you where you're trying to keep somebody alive. It also does a good job of really showing the harsh reality of what it's like to live out your life during the Vietnam War and the kind of choices you have to make to get a mission done. Another thing that's really impressive about this is the production budget. The film Primitive War was reportedly around $7.2 million to $10 million, described as a minuscule or micro budget of a film with significant special effects, making it almost an impressive feat for an Australian indie production. This is a stark contrast to the reported production budget for Jurassic World Rebirth, which was $180 million, if you think about that. And considering that this movie isn't anything to the same quality as that of Godzilla -1, it's still an impressive feat nonetheless, and I can't even tell you how much I really do recommend this movie. Now, to be fair, Primitive War is not going to make the same kind of money that Jurassic World is making right now. It's already is considered a success for its production budget and will definitely make money. As for Primitive War, it does show that there is a niche for movies that people want that are inventive, that are actually compelling, which is what's been lacking in Hollywood these days. It's a shame a movie like this ended up in what people will refer to as dump month for movies, and also going against Primitive War is the fact that it's at limited release right now and not in every theater in the United States. So if you have a chance to see this movie, please, I implore you to go check it out because this is definitely worth your while. As for me and my enjoyment of the film, I will absolutely rate this as excellent. It's definitely an excellent movie that you will definitely be entertained by. As I said before, compelling story, compelling characters, definitely stakes that you will definitely get out of this. So please tell your friends about this. Have a chance at it, and maybe if you don't go see it in theaters, definitely Netflix it up or wherever you can stream it at when it does become available. That's all I have to say about this movie. Maybe you guys have gotten a chance to see it. What did you think of Primitive War? Like, share, and subscribe if you think you found value in what I just mentioned here. And you best better believe I'll be back.